Welcome to Student Success for Higher Learning, LIBS 1540 or 1810. Today's video is going to talk about using Turnitin, understanding how to use it, understanding what it means, and understanding your professor's comments. So first of all, what is Turnitin? It is called an originality checking program. And what it's designed for is to see if you have accidentally plagiarized. And this can be done by forgetting to use quotation marks or forgetting an in-text citation, perhaps paraphrasing poorly. And Turnitin will show you where you have made these mistakes. Lots of courses at Conestoga use Turnitin, and most professors link the program directly to the assignment drop boxes, so you don't have to worry about anything else that you have to do. And many professors will also use Turnitin to make comments on your assignments right in the program. So how do you use Turnitin? So like I said, your assignments will automatically be submitted to Turnitin if your professors have set up the Dropbox. So all you have to do is just submit your assignment in the appropriate Dropbox on eConestoga. Now, Turnitin does take some time to check your papers. So it could be anywhere from 20 minutes to 24 hours before you see the results. The time cannot be guaranteed because it depends on how busy the semester is and how many students are actually using Turnitin. So if you plan to use Turnitin to check your work before you submit your final assignment, make sure that you leave yourself time so that the results can come back. So when you submit your paper to the Dropbox, once the Turnitin results have been calculated, you will notice that in the Dropbox you will have blue lettering that says View Feedback. When you click on that feedback, it will bring up a report. And you can see that there is a percentage and a yellow box. This box will change color depending on the amount of information that Turnitin finds that it believes is suspect. A yellow means caution, a green means okay, and a red means, oh boy, you better go back and double check. So when you see those marks, if you click on the number, the percentage, or the colored box, it will take you to your paper within Turnitin. And on the right-hand side, you will see the corresponding number for the percentage of information that is unoriginal. And you will also see a match overview. And you'll notice that there are different numbers depending on where the information came from. So in this particular paper, 17% of the students' information came from Wikipedia. Now remember, at the college level, Wikipedia is not an appropriate source to use. You'll notice that 12% came from another site, 9% came from a different site again, and 7% came from yet another site. So what does this all mean? In order to find the results and to find out what this means in your particular paper, if you look in the left-hand side where your whole paper is there, you will see that lines have been highlighted. And in this case, what it means is that these sentences came directly from the sources that were pointed out earlier. So you can compare your work to the numbers. So you'll notice here we have a purple line with the number 3, and if you look on the right-hand side of your page, you will see where that blue 3 came from, what source it's from. You'll notice that the next sentence has a number 2, and it's a sort of pink color. And again, if you go to the right-hand side of your paper, you will see where this information was taken from. Now, some professors do have Turnitin set up so that you can do multiple submissions. So if you are able to do multiple submissions, this means that you can go back to the paper that you submitted and you can go to your original and you can make the corrections there. So look at the highlighted parts and ask yourself the following question. Did I forget the quotation marks, the in-text citation, or the reference? If I paraphrase, did I use too many of the original author's words? And did I really plagiarize? Sometimes you may find that words or phrases are highlighted, and these are only short parts. This can be highlighted because there is no other way to say particular things. So for example, if we are talking about traveling within the city, we can say I took the bus, or I will take the bus, or I take the bus. So if you see take the bus highlighted, you know that there's nothing you can change. However, if the majority of your sentence is highlighted, you need to go back and look for your errors. So it's not necessarily the percentage that is the indication of where your work is unoriginal, but it is the amount of words, the number of words that are in a sentence that are highlighted that tell you whether you've plagiarized or not. So go back, make the corrections to your original assignment, and resubmit it to the Dropbox and Turnitin. And most professors have the Dropbox set up so that every time you submit your assignment, it shows up as a new assignment. So Turnitin is not going to say, oh, you've plagiarized yourself. Also, some professors will use Turnitin and make comments right on the paper, as it's easier than going back and forth between the assignment you've submitted in Dropbox and the assignment in Turnitin. So when you open up your paper and you've opened up the report and you see your paper, you may see little blue speech bubbles. And these speech bubbles often contain comments that your professor has made about your assignment. So what do these look like? You can see here that there is a small speech bubble. It's on a blue background and it's white. If you click on this, you will see the full comments that your professor has made. And it can be something as simple as this, like excellent citation, to what is your source? Your in-text citation is incorrect. Good paragraph, strong topic sentence, or any number of things. But all you have to do in order to view the comment is click on the speech bubble. Now, once you have the comments on the speech bubble, that means the assignment has already been graded. So what can you do with these comments? Well, first of all, read what your professor has to say. We spend time making the comments so that you can learn from your mistakes and you can learn what you have done well so that you can continue to improve as a student. So make note of the things that you did incorrectly and use the feedback in all of your next assignments, even if it's for a different class, because you may be making the same mistakes in all your classes. I hope this video has helped, and good luck with using Turnitin. See you in class.